Okay, so super random. I just got home from work, and there's not really much work left to do. I mean, I may have a couple of stocks that I can research, but I mean, I've researched every stock that's kind of been on my watch list to research. And I filmed that little excerpt about the house stuff. So this is really weird. My brain has this thing, and I'm sure a lot of you guys like who are money focused, finance focused, goal focused, like you're looking for more work to do to get to where you want to get to, but sometimes you just don't have work left, and your brain is trying to find something to do. And I mean, I'm of the belief that there always is something to do, but I think that's also a quick recipe to get burnt out when you're like forcing yourself to do work when there is no imminent work to do. And so I am gonna go ahead and lean in to that, not the bad part, but there's no work right now, so like take some time for yourself and like don't burn yourself out, so when the real action comes, you're ready to strike. And so you keep your spirits fresh for that. And so in that spirit, let's talk about spirits. Here's my mini bar. You guys get a little bit of a snapshot. I'm not too big into alcohol, but then I show you this and it looks like I'm lying. And so I'm not an alcoholic, although me and Lily drank for like 8 days straight last week, and we stopped doing that. And it was ruining my sleep and all of that stuff. I didn't like that. And so let's do a little bit less cocktails and go talk about a little bit more into my favorite spirits, which is tequila. Now, I know you guys see this, Cazadores, the cheap stuff. I don't even know if it's 100% blue agave, although I heard good things about this being a good well tequila, aka the cheapy tequila used to make palomas and margaritas. I don't like it. I'm gonna open it right now and give it a smell, but it's just so, fuck it, I'm not gonna open it. But it's got like that rubbing alcohol smell to it, and that's what happens when you get a $20 tequila. Now, I have this. This is He4 Blanco, premium, my favorite tequila of all time. God, it's so good. Look how much is left. I've had like, this is probably my third or fourth bottle of He4 Blanco. It's so good. It's such an amazing natural agave taste. Like, it's like you open it, you smell it, holy shit, that's agave. You drink it and you're like, holy shit, it's agave. But the cool other thing about it is, it's also really, really minerally. Like, it smells like, if you ever, smells and tastes really minerally. If you ever put like, water softener in the water softener receptacle. That was my job growing up. My dad would also always take me to Lowe's or Home Depot. We would buy those like 50-pound bags of water softener, and I would cut the top, and it's like sends salt throughout the air, because water softener is just pretty much just salt. And you can taste the salt in the air. This is that. You have that amazing agave with that amazing briny, minerally taste. It has a little bit of the citrus to it too. Some people say it's peppery. I don't get the pepper, although it is a warm finish, and I wonder if that's like the peppery taste that people are talking about. And I really, really like Blancos in terms of tequila, because they're the sweetest. They're the most like it's sweet, it's agave, and here you go. That's Blanco tequila. Now, Reposado tequila is a little bit darker than Blanco, because it's aged in some kind of barrel or cask that's wood, and it introduces tannins and more like not fermentation, but aging process to the tequila, leading it to have, I don't want to say more complex flavors, because Blanco tequilas can 100% have complex flavors, but more richer, darker, warmer tones, like vanilla. You get that kind of caramelized, fruitier, darker, richer tones, whereas Blanco tequilas tend to have these bright notes, citrus and sugar and, that kind of stuff. Minerality tends to be a little bit brighter. And so I have bought one Reposado in the past, which was Cimarron Reposado. Cheaper side, right? In the mid to upper 20s. And I didn't really like it that much. That tequila was kind of smoky, almost mezcal-y, spicy. I just didn't like it. And then I ever since I got this, this is expensive. This is like $50. And so once I find what I like, tequila's not cheap. To get good tequila that you can just sip on, not for drinks, it's expensive. And so when I find something that I like, I just keep buying the same thing, because I'm afraid to spend $50, $60, $70 on, let's say, a Reposado, and I don't like it, whereas I can spend $50 on this and I know I'm going to love it, right? And so I've had 3 or 4 bottles of this. Fun fact, me and Lily were on vacation in Sacramento, and she bought me this, which was, thank you, honey, for buying me my favorite tequila. That was literally like a month ago, and yeah, already low. So that just goes to show you how much I fucking love this tequila. And to think I don't even drink that much, but I will drink this. So let's keep it on screen because I think it's really pretty. Let's put it right here. And so with this guy, G4 also makes a reposado tequila, but there's some other brands that make reposado tequila that I've been wanting to get my hands on. They're all expensive, all around the same price range, right? Like their blancos will be $50. The reposado will be $10 to $20 more than that. And of course the añejo, which is the really, really aged ones, are like double the price usually of the blanco. I don't really want to go down the añejo route because with añejo, it's aged long versus reposado, they're aged short. Usually, reposados are aged less than a year. Añejos are aged up to 3 years. And with the reposado, you get, like I said, you get those warmer, richer tones while still having that tequila agave base, right? Like a more complex agave flavor, tequila. Whereas when you get to the reposado, it's aged so long in barrels and casks that it almost loses that natural agave taste. And it takes on more of the wood and less of the natural raw agave taste. It starts turning into this. It even has that color, like into like the whiskey, bourbon, cognac type flavor profiles. And that's great and all. I mean, if I want cognac, I will drink cognac. But if I want to drink tequila, I want to get those absolutely beautiful blue agave notes. Anyway, I know this is a finance channel, but for this afternoon, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tequila safari and let's see what we end up getting. We're gonna try not to spend too much money. Let's freaking do it! Alright guys, we made it to Costco alcohol section. First one up, Añejo Cristalino. It's like Añejo, it's like a super aged tequila, but then they Cristalino it. So it turns into like a Blanco looking tequila, where it's like totally clear and color free, by putting it through like charcoal filters. So it's kind of like, it's like añejo flavors with like blanco straightforwardness on the palate. Really cool. I want to try it. I haven't had one yet. This one's only $42, $48, $49. I might swing for it. We'll see. Alright, dang guys, bad news. I ChatGPT'd it, and it looks like Herradura is a really good tequila brand because their Blanco, Reposado, and Añejo are additive free. But the reason why their Añejo Cristalino, which is usually like $100 for other brands, is so cheap is because they finish it with agave nectar, meaning they put sweetener in it, so not real. Pass. Alright, found some more gems here on the aisle. We got Tequila Ocho, super famous distillery. I'm not familiar with what the taste profile is, but it looks really nice. Heard very good things about Tequila Ocho. Also, here we got Lalo Tequila, which is like I've actually tried Lalo. You guys saw it here in the channel. I didn't like it because, okay, everyone says it's really good because it's a very clear and plain expression of what tequila should be. And so there's nothing crazy, there's no amazing nuanced flavors or anything like that. It's just straight agave, but I found it kind of boring, so don't recommend. Alright, Costco is not it, man. Usually they have some kind of G4 or some kind of more Herraduras. They have some of the Mijenta, but they got nothing today. I mean, they had the Tequila Ocho, was kind of cool, but you get all the bullshit tequilas like Casamigos, Don Julio, and so yeah, not into that additive BS. We're trying to get that full, real Jalisco experience, traditional tequila the way it's supposed to be, 100% blue agave, and no additives. So we're gonna go to second location, trying to find a good tequila for tonight. I got some of my essentials back there. God, my backseat is a mess. Don't look at that. I can feel the judgment from here through the screen. I will see you guys at the next location. All right, we're at stop number 2. We're at Total Wine. Total Wine, pretty reliable. They usually got most of the tequila and / or other alcohol stuff that I am looking for. So let's see what they got today. Alright guys, so I got stuck over here at the gin aisle. I'm also looking for new gin. So one of my favorite simple cocktails is gin and tonic, and love them. I always order them. Such a safe bet when I'm like, I don't want too much sugar or anything like that. I'll just get gin and tonic with the 0-calorie tonic. Awesome. So I've been drinking, I actually have a special gin that I made. Instead of juniper, they use sakura flowers, which I bought during sakura season when I had a layover in Narita Airport in Tokyo. So it's a gin that you can only get in Japan, special edition, limited edition. So I bought one for me, and I bought one for one of my mentors, Peter, who's one of my real estate mentors. But other than that, when I want a more, because like that tastes kind of floral and sakura like, and I just want like a more regular juniper forward like London dry gin for my gin and tonic, I'll use Tanqueray, because that's the first gin that I ever bought. And a lot of people's first gin that they buy, it's either, you know, Tanqueray or Bombay Sapphire, and I really liked it. And then nowadays I find that it has a little bit of a chemically taste underlying to it. Like I think as like my palate develops, I start like picking up on those notes, and like the imperfection starts to show themselves. And so I'm looking for a new gin, and at this point it's hard to taste them all, you know, because I'd hate to get one and I hate it. So I'm kind of going a little bit higher in price point, and I'm between two, mostly because of their of how aesthetic they are. Because imagine like having these guys on my shelf at home. So the first one is I'm gonna get this gunpowder Irish gin. They got two. Look how pretty this green and blue is. My god. This one is the regular gunpowder Irish gin, and they use something called gunpowder tea as one of the botanicals, which is really cool. It's like Japanese forward, but it's made by PJ Rigney, who's definitely not Japanese. So absolutely beautiful bottle, and very intriguing with the tea botanical use. But they also have this special edition, which is the gunpowder Irish with still the tea, but it uses Sardinian citrus, so a particular citrus that they have in Sardinia, which I believe is in Italy. So probably gonna get one of these guys, or I'll show you the competition. I could also get this Empress gin, which is they call it Empress 1908 Indigo because the actual liquid in there is indigo, if you guys can see that, and it turns like all funky colors depending on what you mix it with. So anyway, this was supposed to be a tequila safari, but I can't help it, the gin stopped me. There's another one that I want to get, and I'll just take you with me because it's kind of far. It's over here, and it is, don't mind the name, but you guys already know when I say don't mind the name what's coming. It's the classic Beefeater. I've had gins with Beefeater out in like hotel lobbies and bars and stuff like that. It's fucking delicious, dude. It's cheap. This is $20. So cheap. It's so good. And they also have a special edition Beefeater 24, which I guess is just the regular Beefeater, but like steeped for 24 hours in our London distillery. I don't know what that means. Beefeater 24 is infused with a complex blend of 12 botanicals with grapefruit, Japanese sencha. Oh, this uses oriental tea just like the other one, so it's not even that special. But this is also a beautiful bottle, goddamn. So I don't know, man, gins are cool. I think second to tequila, my favorite spirit is definitely gin, because even though they're all under the gin classification, they all taste absolutely different, and everyone has free range to make whatever flavor profile they want, as long as they use whatever botanicals that they choose to make whatever taste they want. This is only $30. I kind of want to buy it right now. Fuck, that's kind of bad. It's only $30. The other ones are like mid-40s. This one's only $30, and it looks fucking awesome. Just listen to this. 24 Beefeater 24 is infused with a complex blend of 12 botanicals featuring grapefruit peel, Japanese sencha, and Chinese green teas, cut with precision to elevate flavor, blah 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 blah. We'll see. It's the beauty of the bottle, and I know Beefeater's good. Like, I know the regular Beefeater is good, so if they made a special edition that's supposedly even more delicious, I might... What I'll do is, my friends don't know the difference in taste, because they... bunch of freaking mongrels, man. They drink my expensive tequila for shots, and they're like, oh my god, it's so strong. They just waste it, right? I'm gonna give them the Tanqueray, and I'm gonna drink this. So hopefully they're not watching this video and they don't know that I'm giving them the cheapie, because they won't even know the difference. Anyway, I'm gonna think about that Beefeater 24, but for now let's go to the tequila section. Oh my god, there she is, my baby. I can't get one because I still have a little bit left, but god, boy do I get excited every time I see this. Ugh. And here's the Blanco version, or not the Blanco, the premium high proof version. You can see it's in the premium selection. I've actually gotten this before from Costco because it was on sale. Right here it's 66. I bought this for like 56. It was hard because since I'm not a seasoned drinker, I'm not a seasoned alcoholic like that. It was so strong, the high proof, 108 proof. I couldn't really appreciate the flavors because it was just burning so much. But let's keep going. They got some of the more regular Herraduras too. And I heard a lot of good things. I actually bought this from my uncle in the Philippines when I visited, because the Philippines doesn't have a big tequila culture. I guess tequila is just not a big thing back in the Philippines, but you can't get like additive free 100% blue agave tequilas back home other than like 1800, which is BS, or like Patron. So I got them a little something special. Okay, so I actually thought they didn't have it because it's all the way in like the back corner of the top right, kind of hidden away. But I can't believe it, they have it, guys. Mi gente, amazing. Look at it. Here's it too. There's the Blanco on the right, and the Reposado, which I'm getting right now, to the left. Super cool company. We'll talk about it more when I get home. We'll crack it open, do a taste test. But $56, pretty good for a high quality additive free Reposado, 100% agave. So I'm like so baited to get the Blanco too, because look how pretty it is. Oh my god, I want to get it so bad, but I'll just stick to the Reposado. I will not get the gin today because this is $60, so we'll stay with this. And yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be a great night. Lily left me over some shrimp to eat, so this will go really nice with a little bit of an elevated dinner, have an elevated beverage. So let's go.